Really? Oh, book yourself. Say your book, don't sell your future, you have to sell your best right. How much is it? Divide that by 4 years. How much is that? No sell your gold. No matter the thing that they tell you.
Yeah.
No need to fight, oh. Because your picking no go join you.
Yes, democracy is about voting, and it's all about the majority. And it is high time that we started exercising the democratic process. With that, I welcome you to our fresh edition of INEC Half Hour, 30 minutes program sponsored by Independent National Electoral Commission, Ogun State, where we enlighten, educate, and inform you on the activities of INEC. What is expected of all the stakeholders before, during, and after the election? And the program is reaching you on OGBC 90.5 FM. My name is Kemi Shufolawe Chukwu. Yes, we all know that what we need at this crucial period is information. And that's why INEC, we are well enlightened concerning the electoral process. As the country prepares for the forthcoming general elections, the Independent National Electoral Commission has highlighted some key parts of the new guidelines for all eligible and March 11 to make you qualify to vote on that day. What are the voting procedures? These and some other related issues will be discussed on the program this afternoon. My name is Kemi Shufolawe Chukwu, and I have with me my resource person from INEC, the head of publicity. This is Selina Beckley. Madam, you're welcome on the program INEC of
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, my presenter.
Okay.
Good afternoon, viewers at home.
Yes. Now, talking about this election, 2023 general election, what makes someone eligible to vote?
Thank you. If you want to vote, if you want to consider yourself as a voter in Nigeria, you have to be a Nigerian who has attained the age of 18 and above.
Okay. Also,
and you're duly registered as a voter.
Okay.
In a polling unit with the mission.
Okay.
Then your name and details will be at the preliminary register of voters, because that is what they will look at. Whether if your name is not in the permanent voters card, it is not in the preliminary register of voters, it will be pasted before the elections. Okay. During the elections. So when it is pasted, it is then you look at your name. That is why we have claims and objections. If your name is written there, you know your
procedure comes first.
Accreditation comes first, and voting at the same time.
Okay.
So it is accreditation versus voting. Simultaneously.
Okay. So is it compulsory that all the voters will use these beavers? And why? Must they use beavers?
Yes.
And why?
All voters, because INEC has gone beyond the way one has put them, technological wise.
Okay.
We call the beaver, we call it a game changer, because the way before we had used smart card reader, it used to be the thumbprints alone. What of those who did not have fingers? So that's why we have beavers. That is why we call it beavers. Beavers is biomodal. That is it. Voter accreditation system. Bi means two. That is, if your finger cannot be seen, cannot be accredited, then everybody has a face. Everybody has a face. The moment you can still breathe,
your face will be there.
Your face will be there. So that is face recognition. It recognizes your thumbprint. If it does not recognize your thumbprint, your face will be recognized. Okay. So that's why it is called bimodal.
Now, there has been this clarion call on everyone to go and collect their PVC, their permanent voter cards. So what is so important about this PVC? Why is it important to collect the PVC? Why is it so important?
The PVC identifies you as a voter. When you have your PVC, you know it is certain for you to be a voter.
Okay.
It is certain.
It's like going
So-
to the ATM to collect money, you must have your
ATM
card.
card.
Okay.
So when you have your PVC, it is compulsory for you. I mean, because that is what you present at your polling station,
Without it, we
at
can't
your
do
polling
anything.
unit. When you have it, you present it at your polling unit. When you have it at your polling unit, it will be presented to the poll officials.
Okay.
It will be presented to the poll officials at the polling unit. So it identifies you as a voter. It indicates that from the permanent voters card, what is imbued in it, what is imputed in it, is that it indicates the PU where you vote. It is there. We have
The PU.
Yeah, it is inside the
polling
permanent,
unit.
yeah, the polling unit.
Okay.
The code is there. Everything that is meant to be seen by the viewers is
on
there,
the
is on the
PVC.
PVC.
Okay.
So the moment you slot it in, it will read it. So that's why it is important for you to have your PVC. So it indicates the PU where you're going to vote. Then that is to INEC as a person, but to the voter, it is an identity for you.
Okay.
It's an access card. Access card because some government officials, I mean, some government agencies of government now use it. Before you can do anything, they'll say, go
have
and
to
present
your PVC.
your PVC. So it is a kind of identity card, an access card to some
So it's
agencies.
very,
of
very
government.
important.
Yes. And it is used by voters to exercise their franchise.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, is it everybody that can come to collect the PVC, or is it for those that registered from certain months?
Now, it is we have given the local government the mandate now to do some distribution of the permanent voters card.
Okay, local government will be doing that.
Yes.
Okay,
It is meant to be distributed for 42 days.
2 days. Okay.
From yesterday, Monday 12th December to 5th January, it will be at the local government areas.
Okay.
The 20 local government areas of Ogun State. Electoral officers and the local government will, in order to distribute the permanent voters card
So from
that has been sent to them
5th
from the
January.
headquarters. Yes,
From
from the
12th
headquarters
to
of Abuja.
5th January.
Yeah,
From the local government.
from the local government.
Okay.
It is 42-day affair.
Fair. Okay.
So then from 6th January, from 6th January 2023 to Sunday 15th January 2023, then it will go to the RAs.
RAs.
That is the registration area. Some people call it wards.
Okay.
We call it RA, registration areas,
Areas.
wards.
Okay.
It will go to the 236 wards of Ogun State. So the electoral officer knew every word in each domain where he officiates, where his electoral officer on.
Okay.
So, and on the 16th January 2023 to 22nd January, Sunday, it will go back to the local government areas again.
All right.
So that has been the system.
procedure.
If you cannot get it from the local government, then you go to the wards because the wards are nearer to people
Okay.
than the local government.
Okay. The program is INEC Half Hour on OGBC 90.5 FM, made possible by Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Ogun State.
Can I come?
Program is INEC FR and OGPC 90.5 FM. And we have our guest here, our resource person from INEC, the head of Department Voter Education and Publicity, Mrs. Selina Beckley. Yes, we'll be talking about 2023 election. Now, you said the collection for PVC started yesterday.
Yeah.
Started yesterday. What should I bring along when coming to collect this PVC? Are there some things I have to bring along to collect the PVC?
When they were formally registered, they were given a slip.
Okay.
And they told them then, the prospective registrar told them to bring the slip while coming to INEC office, to bring it along, and they should keep it. So when you come in, it is that slip
you present.
Then it is temporary. When you present it, the permanent voter's card will be given.
So the slip will be taken from you?
Yes,
okay.
And they will fill certain forms at the commission office.
You can be part of the program. The studio line is 0803 437 9453. 0803 437 9453 or 0815 032 0226, and ask our resource person from INEC any question bothering your mind. 0803 437 9453 and 0815 032 0226. I still have in the studio Mrs. Selina Beckley, who is the head of Department Voter Education. Now, on the election day, madam, what time will accreditation of voters commence? And when will the voting start in earnest on the election day?
The accreditation starts by 8:30.
8:30.
8:30 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
And because it is continuous accreditation and voting at the same time.
Okay. Now, so many people assume. So many people assume they know how to vote. Okay. For instance, maybe I have never voted in my life and I want to vote on that day. How do I go about it? I need you to quickly enlighten me on that. It's my first time voting and I want to participate on the election day. How do I go about it?
I told you, beavers will be used by INEC officials. When coming, you bring along your PVC. No PVC, no voting. That's the prerequisite.
Okay.
When you have your PVC, just present yourself first at the polling unit where you register.
Okay.
Then you first of all meet an INEC official, APO1. APO1 will request the PVC from you, from the voter. When he sees it, it verifies it and authenticates if it is actually yours, and places the PVC in the beavers, inside the beavers, to read, for it to be read.
Okay.
When the APO presents, when the APO uses the PVC being presented by the voter, now it slots it inside the slot it inside the.
Yes, somebody's on the line. Hello, good afternoon. Your name? I'm fine. Your name? Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Madam.
Good afternoon.
My sister,
Thank you very much.
I'm about to die.
Okay.
From South Korea in Kenya now.
Okay, your question.
Yes, I want to thank you for the good work you are doing there.
Thank you very much, sir.
God continue to be with you.
Amen.
Yes, my question. Two. Yes, the first one is that you have told us that so many things are connected. My suggestion is now, why is it so difficult for you to tend to have their letter there? Why is it difficult for you to send okay, so individuals that have not connected their things, so that they will not actually know that their secrecy are ready. That's one. Secondly, regarding voting, we used to hear that number of registered voters is this, the number of accredited is this. Then comparing the two, you say why this? It is a sort of people
Thank you. She would react to your questions now. Yes, maybe you should quickly attend to them before we switch to Yoruba language. Okay, about uncollected PVCs. What are you doing about it?
Thank you very much, sir. You were talking about bulk SMS to be sent to prospective registrants who had registered with us so that we give to them by the bulk SMS because of the phone numbers given during the registration. We have been doing that. We have been doing that to some people.
Okay.
In Nigeria, you know them. If you ask them to come and collect your PVCs at INEC office, they will ask you several questions. Some might even not believe, but some will believe. So we've been doing that through an organization who has been helping us to do it. Yaga Africa. Yaga Africa has been sending bulk SMS to various voters now, various registrants whose cards are with us, especially those who have just registered, because we have their phone numbers on the PVCs. So they have been coming, they have been sending bulk SMS through our videos. We call them videos at INEC offices. We have different videos in all INEC offices at different local government areas. We have been doing that, and we've been recording success.
Okay.
So that is it. The second one, sir, the accreditation and number on the, we have just the number being flushed out of INEC's registrants. Some had been flushed out now because some had double registration, some had triple. And when the data sees it, when we see it in the data at Abuja, it flushed them out. That's why we cannot give the total number until the whole thing is done, is finished. So that is then we'll give you the total number of total number of registered voters.
Okay. Ilé-iṣẹ́ OGBC 90.5 FM ní ẹ ti ń gbọ́ wa. Ètò tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ ni INEC Half Hour. Àjọ elétò ìdìbò ni wọ́n ṣe onígbọ̀wọ́ ètò yìí láti máa là wá lọ́yẹ̀ lórí gbogbo ohun tó yẹ ká mọ̀ nípa ìdìbò ọdún 2023 tí à ń nàgà wò lọ́ọ̀kan yìí. Àlejò wa.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, I am going to call you back. Let me reframe the second question.
Okay.
The second question is, in the registration number of registered voters in a particular booth, total number of registered voters, then have total number of accredited voters. There is to be one difference. And my secretary, why don't you make it compulsory? There is video for everybody to come on board there.
I think maybe.
Okay.
Ilé-iṣẹ́ OGBC ni ẹ ti ń gbọ́ wa fún àǹfààní àwọn èèyàn wa tí wọ́n wà ní tí wọ́n fẹ́ béèrè kan àbí òmíràn lọ́wọ́ àlejò wa. Nọ́mbà tí ẹ lè pè sí ni 0803-437-9453 tàbí 0815-032-0226. Àlejò wa, àwọn nǹkan wo ni olùdìbò gbọ́dọ̀ ní tàbí ṣe kí wọ́n tó lè lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ láti dìbò ní ọjọ́ náà? Àwọn nǹkan wo ni wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ní àbí tí wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ní ọjọ́ ìdìbò?
Olùdìbò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ọmọ Nàìjíríà.
Orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà.
Gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà kó tó di pé ó lè jẹ́ olùdìbò. Ó dẹ̀ máa tó ọmọ ọdún méjìdínlógún tàbí jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ kó tó di pé ó lè dìbò. Ìyẹn jẹ́ number one. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ni pé á jẹ́ ẹni tó ti forúkọ sílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú INEC nígbà tí wọ́n ń ṣe ètò ìforúkọsílẹ̀ ní ibi tó ti fẹ́ dìbò. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ síbẹ̀. Dẹ̀ni ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta ni pé orúkọ ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ wà ní inú ìwé tí INEC máa ń ní tó máa fi ń dìbò, tó máa ti ń wo orúkọ yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ wà ńbẹ̀. òun la ti ń ṣe, òun la máa fi ń ṣe pé kán lọ wò ó nígbà tá ó dẹ ìgbà kan wà tá a fi paste ẹ̀ mára ògiri tá a lẹ̀ tá a jẹ́ kán pé oníkálukú lọ wò bóyá orúkọ wọn wà níbẹ̀. So ìyẹn là ń fi sọ pé kí orúkọ wọn gbọ́dọ̀ wà níbẹ̀ yẹn. Then wọ́n tún gbọ́dọ̀ ní káàdì ìdìbò. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ní káàdì ìdìbò yìí wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ wá pẹ̀lú káàdì ìdìbò wọn sí ibi tí wọ́n ti ń dìbò personally láyéláyé. Wọ́n níjọ́ election yẹn wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ wá kán wá fúnra ara wọn, wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ fi rányàn àbí nǹkan rárá. So wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ mú ara wọn wá physically kan sọ pé èmi rèé o, mo fẹ́ dìbò.
Ká tó fi yín lẹ̀ pé kẹ́ máa lọ, ẹ fún àwọn èèyàn ní àmọ̀ràn kan tàbí méjì ní ọjọ́ ìdìbò yìí lórí bí wọ́n ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe lọ́jọ́ náà kó lè yẹ pé gbogbo ẹ̀ á lọ bó ṣe yẹ kó lọ.
Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ kán ṣe ni pé kán ṣe gbogbo nǹkan ní pẹ̀lẹ́kùtù kó lóore kí gbogbo ẹ̀ lè rọrùn. Then gbogbo nǹkan tí presiding officer ìkan náà àwọn INEC official bá ti sọ pé because òun ni ó wà ní kò kárí ètò ìdìbò ní ojú ìdìbò ibi tó ti ń polling unit yẹn, òun ló máa sọ pé ẹjọ́ mo bẹ̀ yín ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe ní pẹ̀lẹ́kùtù á bẹ̀ yín á bẹ̀ gbogbo èèyàn. Tó tá a bá ti ṣe kò sí bí ò ṣe ní rọrùn, ká ṣe ní pẹ̀lẹ́kùtù gbogbo nǹkan tó bá yẹ ká ṣe ní rọrùn ká ṣe ní rọrùn. Kò sí nǹkan kan tá a rí gbà sí jàgídíjàgan, kò sí. Then ká dẹ̀ lọ gba káàdì alálòpẹ́ yẹn báyìí, torí tá a bá lọ gbà kò sí bá a ṣe máa dìbò. Ó wà ní oríkò ibi tó ti ń dìbò báyìí ní local government àbáwọn ṣe.
Àwọn ìjọba ìbílẹ̀
kọ̀ọ̀kan ló wà báyìí.
Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀ àlejò wa. Well, it's been nice having you on the program this afternoon. Head of Department, Voter Education and Publicity, Mrs. Selina Beckley. Thank you so much for sparing your time to be with us on the program. And of course, appreciating those that came with her. Public Affairs Officer, Mr. Okoyemi Ajayi, Information Officer, Mrs. Timidayo Umirin. I'm not forgetting the ICT man on duty, Francis Enusho, the sound manager, Adetope Adebon, my producer, Yemisi Shodipo. My name is Kenny Shofolawechuku. Always remember, your vote is your power. Use it wisely. Let's hook up for another beautiful edition of INEC FR next Tuesday by 2:15 p.m. Bye for now.
Thank you.